Well, hello everybody, Smith here, and welcome back to another Minecraft Dinosaurs episode. And we've been a while, we've been over a week, because this is on the new computer. Yes, we had a new computer which I built. So we're now on a AMD 3800 XT at the moment. I'm going to do some videos showing the kit I've got and the new setup. So we've got a 300 XT and I'm up to a 2 RTX 280 Super. Because obviously, like everybody knows now, if you've not been living in a hole or anything, the RTX 380s are really hard to get. I've got one on back order, and I'm sure I'll get one before Christmas, but we shall see, because we're waiting for all the new stock to come into all the e-tailers. Anyway, I hope some of you have been able to get your 380s, but what it means to me is, because I've upgraded to a 3800 XT and a 280 Super, which is a pretty fast card, RTX. We're now in total no problem with the frames anymore. We were like clocking 118 frames. Look at the view distance, guys. You can see the trees over there. We were clocking 118 frames, and I'm getting a steady 85 now. So what it means is the video quality is going to be a-okay. So there we go. We can see when we zoom up. So what are we doing today? Well, last time, I did a bit more, guys. Underneath the trees here, you can see I've done the trees. Last time I was just finishing off the template for all the areas for Camp Cretaceous. So this was the one we finished off last time. So what I want to do now, guys, is see, like that tree over there, we're going to replace them. So what I'm going to use is copy and paste to bring the extra ones in. I would like to use this one again, to be honest, without the bits at the bottom, but I probably end up just using this one because they're sort of all built the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place them all. There's one going here, and there's one going over there, and there's one going here, and then we need to go over here as well. We'll put one over here. So we're going to put, I think we're going to put about 8 of these buildings in, and once I've done the 8, we can then put the other trees in. And then I can go and choose the location for the death slide. Remembering that I'm making it all in the same place, because they walked not too far away to the death slide, which I think we're going to put over here as such, across this valley, as I said, sort of going across the valley, and we'll take some trees out to make that happen. So that's what we're going to do this episode. So yeah, and it's all excitement, isn't it, in Jurassic World Dominion, with Biosyn, the new Biosyn. So we'll be able to go back to the Biosyn Island in the next episode, I think. If we can get this done in this episode and get it reasonably finished, we can go back to our Biosyn Island, which I've been waiting for and hoping for, with the new pictures from the... Oh, sorry, spoilers. Should have said spoilers. Anyway, I won't say any more. There you go. You can watch the Biosyn episodes or not. There we go. So anyway, without further ado, let's get cracking. I'm going to do a bit more of this. I'm quite happy with the base of this. What I might end up doing, guys, is lighting it up, because I'd expect some light. Because like down here, we haven't got any light, which is a bit of a problem. And you know me, I like to have things lit up. So what I might end up doing is putting some light here, otherwise you'd start getting some spawning things. So we might just make it a bit lighter up here. I think that's what I'm going to do, just to make it a bit more fancy, really, which I think you would, you know, you should be able to, as well as being up there, you should be able to walk down safely around. So what I'll do is use my wonderful copy and paste, and then I shall come back and show you where we're up to, because I've got to sort of make them all fit as they do, and there's also 2 more over here as well that I need to put in. So we'll be back shortly, guys. Lots of exciting things to come. Right, there we go. Oh, I love this new speed on Minecraft. It's great. Well, welcome back, guys, and I put the sunlight over there. I've just been playing around with settings. The settings, because I had a new graphics card, reset themselves, so I've been playing around. We've now got this on total max settings in 1440p. I was actually on 4K, which takes a lot of recording power, but look at this, super smooth. I love it. So that's the thing, if you ever change processors or graphics card, make sure you change your game, because I just dragged the whole game across, so I kept all my settings. But as you can see, guys, we have now got Camp Cretaceous set out, And they're all in different ways, so you can see what I've used is the same builds, but because they're all like pasted in different views, they haven't all matched up yet, of course. So these two are the same way around. So as you look at it, there's the platform that you walk in. Now I think I've got this level. Most of them are level. Yeah, I've got this level, but what I did with this one is, where was it, over here? I just reset this one. Where is it now? I've reset this one over here. So we've got all, yeah, this one. I just did this as my first test. And then, as you can see, I smoothed the ground up. All the others, I need to do some groundwork. But we knew that anyway, guys. So that one's there, but there's no platform to it yet. So let's have a look. So I think I'm not going to put any more in. We've got enough. I've used the same ones, but I've turned them round each time on the axis. And we've even, because I thought... this would be rather dangerous to have one lift. In terms of health and safety, you'd need more than one of these because you'd need more than one escape route from these because of fire. You'd have to be able to escape on different ways. There's probably you probably could shimmy down on ropes and stuff. So what I've done is laid it out. I put one there. I was going to think about putting another one here, but I decided not to because I thought this would be a reception area where you drive in on the main tarmac. I put one across here. As you can see, I need to sort out the dirt on every one. This one I married up to the same height. So I'm going to have to build the soil up round here to make it look smart and happy. And then you can see over there, it's quite easy. I'll be able to fill it in and do stuff. And then what I've done is put the second like lift one over here. I felt that this was the best place, far enough away from over there, and then it would also service these ones, this one, this one, this one, and this one, so there'd be people will be able to get out. And I haven't done I was going to put one more in. I felt, yeah, we could, couldn't we? I could probably get one more in there. And then this one would service like 5. Also, I was able to put these higher up. So we're going to have to do some stairways up to them. Because this one here overlooks the rest. Let's just get on here, guys. So look at this. Oh, I love the fact that the sounds on this sounds like the trees moving. Because that's what would happen in real life. The tree would move in the wind. So it would be probably imagine it's quite noisy when it was windy here. So... these two are higher up, overlooking the rest. I haven't put them too high up. I was going to put one here on this, and I thought, no, keep them the same level. So I've got to do the hard work now, which is smooth out all the land and connect. Like this one here, this will need a pole to go all the way down to here. Oh, I love the new frame rates. I'm so happy now. The fact is, you're going to get much smoother videos, and when I get my RTX 3080, it's going to be much smoother. And then, of course, I'm going to upgrade my new CPU to the new new Series 5 900X, which comes out at the beginning of the month. Hopefully, I'll get one of those, and I'll have a super system then. So it's all good fun. So yeah, I will be showing those videos. So look out for those videos about the new kit I've got and the new system I got, because I know people are interested. I'll put the new specs of this system in the bottom of the video. Right, so let's go. Now I've done that, I think I will. Let's just have a look over here. Yeah, so it's I can just, I've got 24 chunks here, guys, and it's just like I'm clocking up 100 frames a second, which is really good on shaders. Really impressive. I might be able to try the Zeus shaders now, because they might work. Right, so yeah, if we do one more, we might do one more there. In fact, we need to do one more there probably. One more there, one more there, and one more there, and that would be enough for 300 people. This, you think about it, how many people were supposed to be in this? It would have taken a lot of work, but it is quite impressive. It would have taken a lot of work to build these. It would have taken probably 2 years to build this complex. But there we go. Right, so I'm going to put... No, I'm going to leave... Shall we just do one more there? Because I want to do the zip line over there. And I'm going to move these trees to bring them into here as well. One more... Oh, sorry. Yeah, so I'll do one more here before the road turns round and goes over there. And I think we will do one more... there, And then when you come back, I'll have all the wooden pathways in and all connected up, and then we can start putting the other trees in and making it look like a proper forest. This is looking good. Right, back soon. So welcome to night time at Camp Cretaceous. I've just thought I'd show you this. I think you could be able to see this quite good. It's beautiful. It's very similar obviously to another franchise in terms of thing, but it's because I luckily got them all right on the first time. They all look beautiful, don't they? Absolutely beautiful. So they're all lit up, and we've lit the trees up as well. Let me just go down this one before I show you what I've done since the last video. So they do look lovely, I must admit, and they're all lit up. What I need to do is a few lights on the walkways, because you couldn't have the walkways without lights on. So let me just change it to, I think we go back to daytime. And come back up and show you what we've got here now before we then fill in all the trees and stuff. So all the walkways are done. So let me show you what I've done. So this was the new walkway over here. So we've got this main reception area here, and we've got a second reception area over there. It's sort of like the overspill. Also, there's walkways to all the different bits. The only thing is, I think what we would have normally had is a walkway from this reception, but I'll keep it as per the series. So let's just go over here, guys, and show you what we've got. So I haven't done the rest of the path yet. I'm now gonna put all the trees in. It does look good though, I must admit. It's turned out better than I expected. It's taken quite a lot to get this done. So this is the reception area for this branch. I have interconnected them over there, so you can actually get in over there and walk all the way to these and walk all the way around. So let me just see. I haven't finished off all the ground area. I did this one. I did it this side. Let me just go under here, guys. Yeah, I haven't sorted all the ground area out yet. I've done this one, smoothed it off. That one needs smoothing off, and I think I did this one over here. Yeah, so I sorted these ones over here. This one's all smoothed off, so that's all right. So let's show you what we've got. So there we go. We are ready now to populate, bring some of those trees in over there, populate the trees. Oh, I need to do that ground area there, so I need to just finish that off there. But I want to show you where we got to. I think we've done enough now. I'm going to use MC Edit, of course, to get the rest of the trees in and make it look like a proper forest. I'll also put some more redwoods further around as well, but that will take a bit of a while to do that for me, and I've got to finish off any trees that haven't got stumps at the bottom. So once we've done that, we'll come back for the final show off. Yeah, I'm going to bring some of those gorgeous trees in over there because they're really good, so we'll bring some of those in. I'll have to cut them off though. I don't want the roots. I have to cut them off at sort of there, but I'll bring them all in so we have some variation on the trees and make it look really cool. Right, we'll be back once I've done that for the final show off. Camp Cretaceous, I just want to show you how big this is. It's massive, and I've started on the next bit over here on the right, which we'll show you at the end. There's a tower. There's a tower, but this forest is absolutely ginormous. We got this at, have I got it at 48 chunks? Yeah, I've got it. So that's why it's struggling. It's using all 8 gig of 8 gig or 7 gig? 8 gig? 8 gig. It's using all 8 gig of memory on my graphics card. Should have reloaded it. But here we go. So this is the pathway in. And we go around and we got all of Camp Cretaceous there. I've put loads of different trees in. I'm going to show you what it looks like up close in a minute. And then the other track that comes out the other side too. And I've been playing around with the tower because it's got a specific design, which will be next episode. It won't be a long episode, but to sort of finish it off. And I might put some more trees in yet because I really like putting all these trees in. They're fantastic trees. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to take it back to a bit better frame rates and we'll fly down. I'm going to show you around Camp Cretaceous and show you all the different trees that I put in there. Right, guys, so here we go. We're getting to all right frames. Then we'll get more when it goes down, but I think we need to go and come down to this sort of level when you come in. We'll come up a bit because it's a bit better. So we have put, I mean, I've put a lot more of these old trees in, you know, the old ones from the previous review. They're pretty fantastic, especially when you find some other ones like this and do some odd shapes. So, and then spin them around. I've got lots of different redwoods, and now I've also put in some different trees as well. So, and of course, with the shaders, it looks a bit dark, which is quite all right. Oh, I just need to touch up the pathway. I just remembered I was going to do that before the video. We've got some extra, I got some extra redwoods in here, different types of redwoods that I found from tree packs. And then, yeah, and this one here as well. So I put in some like lots of extra little trees like this one here, which look really cool. But when you come into this, you can see now as you fly through the trees, it's really well put together in terms of trees. We've got small and big ones, and we've got these sort of trees here. These were like, remember when I said these were the big tree? They're no longer the big tree. They're just like medium trees now compared with the others. So, and I've also been able to, now I've learned after 6 years how to import things. So I've learned how to do pathways, well, nearly learned how to do pathways using MC Edit, which is the first time ever, and I've learned how to port trees in without damaging the land, which is something else I've just learned. So as we come into the main area, of course, we've got that, I'm totally happy now, we've got that right feel for this in terms of how the series went and how it moved. It has taken a lot of work. It's taken a number of hours. I mean, I've lost count how many hours to come back to this. I know it's been nearly 10 days since my last episode. So 10 days, but the amount of hours that this takes. But I think it's now worth it with these like trees like this in here. It gives that like proper impression of coming in here and driving it. And of course, when you compare the Jeep, the little Jeep that's down here. Oh, I've got the shaders on. I should have changed the shaders. That's but I've got the little Jeep that's here. I wish we could have one of the new types of Jeeps, but you can see now. Sorry, I move slowly. Even down here, when we go through the road here, you can see the different from this level. And I'll come back up as I go around. But I put trees in here as well. We haven't got the small trees like that. It's just one of those things, but. It did look in the cartoon that it was more, once you got into the forest, it was more barren. But then I've put these types here, so I've put different trees in here to make it exciting. This one, and they all go in under the stairway. So when you walk along the stairway, you've got that feeling of being on top of the trees, but of course, you're in the middle of a redwood forest. So it's so I think I've got it about right. I hope you like it, guys. And I've got to do the tower next episode, and then this area will be done. So it's just come back out and show you from above what I mean by tree population now. We've got trees, we've got walkways, we've got the different areas as we are here, and it all lights up at night as well. Oh, what's that doing there? That's an oddity. It's just an odd maybe I've cut it off by accident. I don't know how to get rid of that, but you can see there's still room for improvement and putting more trees in, but I wanted just to populate the trees to make it at different levels. Like this is now underneath. I probably should put some more of these in like I did here. It also started breaking up the ground very cleverly, but I think it works as such. So we come through here. Let's just do this how they would have come on here. It's just, yeah, there we go. This would be absolutely brilliant to have in real life. As I say, it would take. I love that. I love the creaking. That's a ambience mod. I need to put that on. You can imagine it all moving as such. So if you think where we come from, as you can see on the map as well, the layout of the different ones sticking out here. I've also made the trees. Rather than just do this, I've done the surrounding area to make it look like a much denser forest, which is as they were given the impression in the series, this has been a big forest. So all these little trees that I put in here now make it for a lot better. But that's one thing it's taken me years, and I finally actually learned how to do that, which is bring trees in and not affect the land. So you can move trees from one area to the other. There we go. And I've brought in some more around the roads. I just need to sort of touch up the roads. And there's that one down there with the steps that go down. I've still kept the poles that the well, that was a new tree I put in here as well. Yeah, so I've still kept like the uprights because these platforms would not be able to be exactly right. So I think now I've done way better than I intended. It looks pretty damn good. There's a couple of areas that could be touched up a bit more, like under there. I miss that look, but that's life. That's because the way I pasted it in. So if I was doing that again, I'd be able to paste that in, and it would match the land where it's being pasted into. It wouldn't get that again. Now I've learned how to do it. So there we go. If I just come up above these, just to show you, because we never did this sort of flyby over the top. I think you'll agree it looks like what was intended in the series. So then we come back out here. So I've had a bit of trouble with this because I've gone back to all the screenshots. I just need to touch up this as well, but we'll do that in between now and the end of the next video. And the pathway, I just learned how to do this and make pathways. This has saved me so many hours of work. So we're coming up to here. So this is, I found this slightly difficult in that it is ginormous at the bottom. When you see all the kids, teenagers, young people, whatever, at the bottom, the road, so that I've got to bring the road round here now. I've got to get rid of a few more branches and stuff here. Bring the road round, and then that is the design. And now the other thing is, what I've decided, I was going to think about bringing it one block in each go, but what I've done is I'm going to do it in every two, and I think I've got 7 tiers. Got to go up 7 tiers. So the easiest, I will do this next episode, we'll finish it off, and then I looked, and what happened is on the series is the high, it's against a sort of semi cliff edge. So I've decided to build it here, and we might put, once we've built it, might go else. So what I want to do, guys, is I want to be able to, I was going to go across there, but then we are going to go across here. I've taken out all those trees. So I think when I'm looking at it, I'm going to put some more trees in, you know, like, so these are a bit small, but you know, I've had those trees over there, the bigger ones that I showed you, which are sort of medium trees now. I think I'm going to populate this area with some medium trees. And then once, I think this is going to be about the height of the death slide, I'm going to take it across, right across here, right across, put the trees in the middle, guys, and then put the other tower across here. Because the other tower, it's slightly lower, but it's still sort of quite a big tower from there. So that's on the hill. And then this should disappear as well. So somewhere around here, the tower. That's what I'm going to do next time. Because on the left of the tower, I've got to do the staircase. So there is a bit of building. But I may be able to use... See, so I'm going to have to put this... See, that's gone. I've got to get rid of this here. Got to get rid of this here. It doesn't always go. I think we'll stick with that. We'll try and get this... Want to get some trees around it as it is. So there you go, guys. Thanks for staying with me. It's been an interesting time. I've got some things to tell you, but not at the moment. But yeah, so we've got that done. I take on these mammoth builds other people won't do, stupidly thinking, oh yes, this will take me like 2 days to do this, and it never does. It takes me about 6 days, and then it takes me hours and hours. So what I'll say, guys, is now the sun's going down over Camp Cretaceous, and as it goes down, we'll show you that it all lights up at night. I would say thank you very much indeed, guys, for watching. I've got loads of stuff planned with Jurassic World Dominion. I've got some fantastic thoughts. I've been thinking about it. So I've got that coming up, but I want to finish that tower and the death slide in the next episode. Which and then you got there is some odd things like that one over there. That tree obviously never pasted too much. So there we go. Night comes on. Oh, I haven't put the lighting in. That's so we've got right. I'll put that down. We need lighting paths, and then it will be totally finished with the death slide over there as well. But it still looks pretty damn good, I think. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Please comment. And please just go and slap that like button if nothing else as you exit and go away and watch another video from somewhere else. So thanks, guys, and we'll see you next time.